Oh, that was simple. I see Willis. Low, low, which these days maybe is the most important instruction you can give in boxing.
Yeah, especially
considering what we've been.
With that waistband.
Let's not get that conversation started. Christina Ponter and Jamel Herring here with you. Glad to have you with us. Ariake Arena.
And already you can see Nakatani using that long range and reach with the jab from the southpaw position. Kind of step in.
That's like that.
Yeah. And as far as Cortes, he can't afford to sit. So you got to make him feel. You got to make him feel uncomfortable and press on the action.
Opens up. He just missed there with that lead left-handed Cortes. And boxing fans may be familiar with Cortes from his September 2022 fight against the future Hall of Famer Gallo Estrada. And Junto Nakatani will sit there all day because most of those shots, especially early on in this round, I mean, every time he threw, he landed.
Nice body shot. And Cortes needs to continue, forcing Nakatani to his right, so he can land that big right hand, which is which is basically called the southpaw killer. But he has to work his way in as well.
Well, and that's a good question because that's kind of something that I asked Rudy Hernandez when I had a brief text conversation with him trying to get some information on what Nakatani's camp would be like. And he's like, man, I mean, there's a lot of pressure on him coming off that performance and that win over Maloney. It's going to be really hard to top that. I know there's high expectations, but when you're a champion now, which he has been now 2 times over, you're always going to have that target on your back. You just got to continue to improve.
And right now, as we're looking, this is where Cortes needs more of that. He needs a
continuing to pop that jab out there as Nakatani, even just using it to keep his distance, not always necessarily throwing it to land, but to keep Cortes thinking and to set up that left hand.
It's pretty much a rangefinder at times, or he can measure it to land that big left hand just like that.
Waiting to land a right hand of his own, trying to time Nakatani as he gets it down low there, and then Nakatani looks to counter. And
I think that's maybe like the first time we see Nakatani's back hit against the rope, because I was just about to point out that, that jab is offsetting Cortes, and he just, basically beating him with the basics, and just, I never considered myself as a flashy fighter. I just thought, I just went in there myself as a southpaw. That was enough. That was basically enough right there to really out-fight her with just the basics. And right now you see Nakatani just using basic 1-2s. He just got caught with a good right hand from Cortes. But again,
he's trying to loop that lead left hand is Cortes, looking for a home for the right, missing there. Nasukawa taking on Luis Guzman, and then our main event, Kenshiro Taraji looking to defend his WBC. Round 3, Christina Ponter and Jamel Herring here with you. Right back to the jab goes Nakatani as he hooks it with that lead.
And right now Nakatani is going into the direction of Cortes' right hand, so he has to be aware of that as well.
For each respective fighter trying to battle for that outside position, which, as you can see right there when he let that left hand go, has come more Nakatani's way, as he's been able to establish everything just off that jab in the first 2 rounds. And for the first time, they kind of get a little rough there on the inside here in round 3.
Yeah, and again, Nakatani needs to start changing directions, because he's kind of going, again, he's going in the direction of Cortes' right hand, and every time he gets too close. Nice left hand and get out of the way afterwards from Nakatani. You see, he kind of changed that jab into a little hook. You see him lining it up.
Differential in size when Nakatani opens up, as he's trying to throw at the same time. That's the only way he's really been able to get inside, is that strong.
And Cortes can take that away by he just hit him with a good right hand there, but he has to start cutting the ring off. He's doing a lot of following, so he's just allowing Nakatani just to basically use up the majority of the round to just circle the ring and just box and pop shot. Lining up that left hand, nice little counter left hand right there. So he kind of slid over and got out the way.
Round 4, Christina Poncher and Jamel Herring here with you. Junto Nakatani and Argi Cortes. Nice right hand to start this round for Cortes.
Probably Cortes' best punch. Again.
Twice with the left hand, and then right back out for Nakatani.
You know, probably take chances and make it a bit rough in there. But you can clearly see that Nakatani's getting warmed up, especially with one shot. Got caught there again.
As he's just really struggled to find his way inside.
And now you can see Nakatani like warming up and fighting rhythm with his shots. Cortez's problem is though, like he'll sit there and just watch too long and just staring, and then he won't fire off until he gets hit. Yeah, but he's keeping him busy and occupying, and that jab kind of blinds Cortes, and then right afterwards he'll slip in that left hand. That body is a good body shot from Nakatani. Bollywood 1-2.
Right there, yep.
Now Nakatani's feeling. You could definitely see that he's feeling it, and he's found his rhythm in range.
Absolutely. Under 30 seconds left here in round 4. It's a beautiful thing when you can continue to win rounds, mostly just throwing your jab. I know that a lot of boxing fans that love
get your punches off, but don't get hit in return.
That was the best punch of the fight for Argi Cortes. Unfortunately, there was not much else in that round offensively for him as fighter to kind of change the tide here. What adjustments can he make?
Wake the hell up. Push forward.
People might be telling us the same thing.
I mean,
3 in the morning here.
Wake up. Well, you know, you gotta start. You gotta fight. You can't get under those shots. Probably bend a little bit more at the waist, and and march forward. But also his punches. Just like that, just like that. But if you don't make him miss, he's going to hit you with that all day.
He looked to counter there with the right hand,
and continue to push forward. Nakatani doesn't feel comfortable, as you can see right now, when you push him backwards. Also, start cutting up the ring. Don't allow him to get out too far. Step over.
Oh, there was a beautiful straight shot.
Another one and another one. And I can see right now, for the most part, the judge is the rangefinder, and he's gonna throw that big left hand. Right there is what Cortes needs to do. You gotta rough him up. Don't leave it out there like that though, but start pumping the jab.
Why not meet the southpaw jab with your left hand, right? Kind of counter it a little bit.
That hurt.
Nice shot. That one hurt. That delayed reaction drops Cortes in round 5.
He's put the mouthpiece out.
He's still trying to breathe off that one. Steve Willis taking him over to rinse out his mouthpiece, buying himself a few more seconds. Savvy veteran move there.
Steve Willis dragging those.
He knew what he was doing. 30 seconds left here to go in round 5. Will Junto Nakatani be able to finish?
That body shot.
Cortes is clamming up and down again in round 5 is Cortes. Will he make it out of round 5? Junto Nakatani teeing up with the jab. Shooting the left hand once again, firing back is Cortes, and he will. Nakatani scores 2 knockdowns in round 5. That body shot really took a lot out of Cortes. Let's see how he recovers here in round 6.
Nice left hand from Nakatani. And if I'm him, I'm going back to that body.
And interestingly enough, Nakatani hadn't put a lot of water in the basement, if you will, up until that point. And again, a little bit of a trip there as no knockdown is ruled on that. But Nakatani knows that he has a hurt fighter in front of him here. And you can tell he's put a little bit more steam as Cortes actually lands a left hand there.
Nice jab for Nakatani. Nice right hand from Cortes.
A tad bit low. Oh, and that one snaps the head back of Cortes.
Cortes clearly he's trying to recover. So with that being said, if I was him, I would kind of just continue moving around the ring. Nice right hand from Cortes though, instead of standing right in front of him.
Around a minute left to go. He has landed a couple solid. And that right hand right there lands for Cortes.
But that's what he needs to do. Continue pushing Nakatani back. And you can tell that bothered him by Nakatani tying up a bit. There we go.
Down to the body with the left hand for Cortes. 30 seconds left. Well, he did have some success with arguably his toughest shot landed of the fight for Cortes, but it was that 2 knockdowns in round 5 that took him a little bit to recover.
Let's take a look at that replay.
And it's that shot right there.
Bam.
With the
Pulling
right
out.
hand.
He pulled out.
In the first bout of the night, watching his stablemate.
And Nakatani doesn't have that same oomph as he did with a little low with the jab, and it's kind of like he's kind of like forcing, he's kind of pushing his jab at times, as you can see.
About being ringside, it's priceless.
So yeah, we're seeing what you guys are all out there seeing as well. Nice left hand from Nakatani. Yeah, he's kind of using the nice little sneaky left uppercut from Nakatani, but he's kind of using the jab as just to keep him out there, keep him at bay.
Which he did a lot still in the first half of the fight. It just was with more force, and that one was a nice shot there, that straight left.
Just like that, he changed the little angle right over the shoulder.
Yeah, he turned it over right over the shoulder of Cortes.
And being smart with it, smart at the same time. Nice little overhand right from Cortes.
I don't know if that landed too flush, but that was
from his chest rather than protecting his chin. Nice little sneaky long uppercut.
Back to the jab goes Nakatani. See if he can pick up the activity level here in round 8, and a right hand for Cortes.
He'll bring the jab back, and Nakatani will come back with 2 shots of his own, or his own jab. See, one here, one there. And I mean, even when he throws that one jab and he misses, he kind of freezes up Nakatani. But again, he needs to follow up with another shot behind it. Started off with that sneaky left uppercut, followed with a right hook. He did it so he knows he can hurt him, but he just has to believe in himself and take more chances. Ooh, body again, yeah.
Strong shot there from Nakatani. Of the gut. It's not these looping shots around the side that you see tag in the liver. Like a looping uppercut.
Body again. And you clearly see he kind of slowed Cortes down and made him hesitant from coming back in. That clearly shows you that those body shots are working. He's measuring, he's lining it up. There we go.
Oh yeah. Even with that little hesitation step, that little faint step to set up the left hand down to the body. You know, it has Cortes even just taking a brief little step back. Other feet, he kind of stepped on his foot there, yeah.
Go down, yeah.
Yep. Ooh, combination there from Nakatani to end the round.
Let's take a look. Again, set up everything with the jab. Everything comes up with the jab from Nakatani.
Round 9 in the scheduled 12-round championship fight. The champion of that super flyweight title that he won that was vacant in his last fight against Andrew Maloney. Cortes looking to capture his first world title in his first world title shot. You were fighting Andrew Maloney. It was a vacant world title. They both had earned that opportunity. It was a big time around for him, second weight class. Good left hand. If that target's on your back, you're going to get everybody's best.
It's expected, especially when you win a world title. Now it comes down to, okay, yes.
I mean, Gallo Estrada, Chocolatito, Ioka, Sorongvisai. I mean, we're talking.
Yeah, it's stacked.
We're talking stacked division, and how are we going to top that last fight? How are we going to top those? How are we going to live up to the expectations based on
body shot,
how
Bob
we performed? And
body shot.
Yeah. I know, that's why he looked it off, and I kind of did too, because I thought they just got tangled up, but
No, he
maybe
was
right,
blocked.
partner. There
Yeah,
was
he
a
was
shot
blocked.
that landed there.
It was a slight pause. It was a slight pause in the action.
Yeah, and Cortes kind of shook it off, but he was hurt to the body in round 5.
Here comes Nakatani.
Oh, nice counter
caught.
right hand there from Cortes, catching Nakatani, pulling straight back.
Yep.
Oh, that's most of the time he's caught him in this fight, Jamel. It's been with the counter.
From Nakatani pulling straight back.
As we start round 10, and Nakatani's built himself quite a lead here in his first world title defense.
He goes right back to the body.
Cortes do something spectacular. Can he shift?
And Nakatani, you see, and that's a sign right there. Whenever a fighter gets hit with a body shot and then goes back to his opponent's, you see him now trying to go more and more to that body of Nakatani. And he definitely can't afford to stay on the outside, because that's where those body shots actually come from. It's not so much of Nakatani's inside game, is that he gets full leverage even on the outside to the body.
Nakatani's set up that left hand with about active and efficient. Cortes looking to shoot the right hand off the double jab. His corner calling for an uppercut.
And you see there, Nakatani, he's basically just getting his range finder on again with that jab, and then letting go of that left hand.
Shades of what we saw in the first half of the fight as he lands a right hand there.
Started off with the left hand. Again.
Back around the outside goes Nakatani.
Good body shot from Cortes, though. Right hand to the body. Cortes pumping that right hand a lot more. You know, he's making an effort. Blind him with your jab.
Yeah, but I'm definitely not mad at how he started this round. I mean, a little bit more sense of urgency, trying to get in any way that he can. Sensing that he's got to close that distance to try to give himself a shot.
There we go, right there.
Down to good right hand to the body there for Cortes. Down to the body again for Cortes.
This is a good exchange. Good effort from Cortes. He just got hit with a good left hand there. But again, this is the best exchanges he's had in a while in this fight. He's got hit with a good left hand up top from Nakatani.
That's what he did in the first minute of this round, and so he was able to get off some of those exchanges. And right there, he eats a straight left hand from Nakatani.
But maybe just a soft body. So I think Nakatani should put more effort going back to the body, just like that. See, and you can tell those bodies because those elbows and hands drop just a slight bit, and then what happens? Ooh,
counter shot there.
Yeah, from Cortes.
And that hasn't been a shot that's landed very much. It's been more of the right hands for Cortes, but that left hand, you saw the sweat fly right off the head of Nakatani there.
Nice body shot.
Well, up jab there. Steve Willis.
Yeah, I don't know.
Was that a belch?
Yeah, I don't know. What was that? That was us on that.
It wasn't us. It definitely wasn't me. Steve Willis is known for the expressions that he makes in the ring too. How would he hear us from Japan, Jamel? It's definitely not us in the room here in Las Vegas. Super flyweight world championship fight, and the champion likely way out ahead. 3 knockdowns scored.
Here go Cortes. Nice good right hand. Right now, Cortes needs to really use every second on the clock to make an effort at trying to win this fight, because I'm sure he's down big. There we go, just like that. He has to fight. Nice getting out of those punches. Whoa.
Yeah, and no need for the headlock from Nakatani, as I don't think Cortes was amused by that. As it's 1-2. Does a better job cutting off the ring there, something that you had called for much earlier in the fight.
They'll allow Nakatani to escape. Right now, you can clearly tell.
Steve Willis didn't like Nakatani pushing his head down, but Cortes got a couple shots in there.
Yeah, he did. Gotta go for broke. Another right hand, another good right hand.
I like Nakatani standing in here, though, and fighting like this in a fight that he likely has clearly up on the scorecards, Jamal.
No, it's something he's probably have to work on when he goes back to the gym.
Oh, good shot there.
That hurt, yeah, that hurt
He's looking for the finish here in round 12. Cortes holding on for life here. Nakatani pushing him back. 35 seconds to go as he swings him to the canvas. No knockdown. 30 seconds left to go in the fight.
Nakatani, I know after this fight, even though he still has Cortes hurt, he's going to have to work on not so much smothering his shots when he has his man hurt.
Down to the body goes Cortes. 10 seconds left. Nakatani looping shots. Back to the jab. Nice way to hook with that right hand. They bang to the bell. Nakatani taps his gloves together. Valiant effort from Cortes tonight, but Junto Nakatani scoring those 3 knockdowns.
Judge at ringside, Lynn Carter scores the bout 118 to 107. Judges Efren LeBron and Luis Ruiz both score the bout 119 to 106. All 3 in favor of the winner. And still the undefeated WBO Super Flyweight World Champion, Junto